when I encounter such a scholar working in this area, it always puzzles me. How did they get here? What motivated them in their individual lives to make this their life's work?
Right.
Have you ever thought about kind of early influences on your pathway?
Yeah, when I was really little, my mom might ask the same question because I always said, I just want to be an artist and I didn't want to do anything else, And so if it wasn't art, I didn't want to have anything to do with it. And so, but as I went through schooling, I found myself really interested in sort of how people were learning, how teachers were kind of shaping that experiences, and also attuning to the equities and inequities seeing in the classroom environment. So, a bunch of things started stacking up. My third grade teacher thought about a different way for us to work through math at our own pace, and I thought, well, that's interesting. I didn't even know that was possible. But it quickly became an inequitable kind of thing because she had kind of a race to the curriculum, and it kind of showed where everybody was in the curriculum. And you noticed a whole group of people that were getting left behind. They weren't motivated to compete with the guy that was in the fifth grade math workbook because they were still stuck in the third grade math workbook. And so you start thinking about, what does this mean for everybody in the classroom? Is this good for people that are succeeding? But how does this start to affect those dynamics? And so experiences like that, starting in third grade, but kind of through high school, reading Jonathan Kozol's book, getting interested in that, critiquing a lot of my teachers. They got like a 3-page letter, and I'd get a 15-page, letter back, a single spaced, handwritten by them about, sort of how we might shape the future of like the class and so forth. They asked me to comment, and I did. So I didn't know the field of learning sciences, but I knew that I was really interested in how people learned. And so much of my art started becoming more about performance and sort of interested in how can I create an art piece that would actually inform action, and sort of becoming sort of part of that design, and part of that sort of incorporating electronics, and all of that sort of led the pathway to when I arrived at UCLA, kind of working with Dr. James Catterall at the time, doing kind of arts education research, and Yasmin was just starting to work on this, the NSF work around the early design study of Scratch. I became part of that team. And so she pulled me in because of that arts background and because of my sympathies for really trying to think about preparing learners, for media artwork and kind of incorporating technology into their art. And like I said, I started falling in love with the work back when I saw the kids were actually able to see it as an expressive medium. And so that's kind of just led me to where I am now. And I think I love the physical computing, the e-textiles work, the robotics, and actually sort of still making things, and really understanding that. We do a lot with digital materials as well, but the maker culture has really fascinated much of my time.